Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might have more Power Rangers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Keith Scott. And, Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate. But these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend, each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night. They come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
Well, here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
People who get stuck on the last name or draft day fall will lose sight of the QB that this guy can be in the NFL. Confidence is a funny thing, especially from the outside, to judge what it may look like, what it may sound like, but I know this. You've got to have it to play in this league. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
Hopkins driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on third down. When it comes to taking sacks, you can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Okay, ready?
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for third down.
Here we go, set. Cougar knife.
Third and long for him here. Fourth down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. Ball taken in at the 36. Crosses the 40. He is one of those players, Brock. We've seen teams sometimes kick away from him, and it's because of his ability to turn any punt return into six.
Some of these elite returners, Kate, they just have a vision that's different. They can see things happening before the rest of us, and then you've got to have that elite explosiveness as well to go punch it in for 6.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Corum now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Minnesota all set to go for its second try. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script. Reading from the gun. Here's Sanders. Finds him on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the...
And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. And oh, by the way, did I mention a maturity well beyond his years?
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Fields Agbuka. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On first down, they'll run. He sure was fighting, Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders, and they take him down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that...
Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a game of 37. That's good. First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 6-0. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Nix from the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get...
He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Raheem Morris keeping his offense out there. They're going for two. Going again. Here's Nix. And it's caught. So they try for two once again, and this time it pays off. They're up 14-zip. All right, that gets them back on track after the initial miss, Brock. Now up 14-zip following the two-point conversion.
Even if you're just 50-50 on two-point tries, they're still in a really good place. Up a couple touchdowns. Clearly the better team here to start it out. Time to step on that pedal a little bit more.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Corum now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They'll start on the ground, Corum. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for two.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. And a more aggressive call on second.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Sanders now on third down. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He has it at the 33. Found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. A minute 58 to play. We have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He's out in the clear. Down to the 10. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Corum now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Sanders sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Vikings first down.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Offense to the line fast.
Sanders sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing from the gun. Again he's under pressure and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
3rd and long here for Sanders. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had, Brock. 3 consecutive sacks. Going to bring up 4th down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Takes it in at the 21. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. Things going well so far. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he'll go out of bounds with more than half the work done. Offense in enemy territory to begin the series at the 45-yard line. Out comes the Atlanta offense for the debut possession of the second half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Tossing right to the short side. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. There's time to chime him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well. But let's not let the missed tackle take away from the excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle. I think that's the key to open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
Raheem Morris keeping his offense out there. They're going for 2.
The Falcons.
He's going to try and throw for it. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. That's the third time they've gone for 2, and now their second conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Corum now on the return. The Vikings taking the field on offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
I'll turn to Corum on 3rd down. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nix escapes the pocket.
That is an effort play. I love that by the defense, corralling the QB behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down when they decide to scramble. What excellent pursuit. Stay on him the entire way.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They're going for it. It's Nix. He finds him beyond the marker. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them to 1st.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Nix. Throw left side, complete. And no gain after the catch, but a gain still out across midfield. They're to the 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Corum now on the return. He lost the football. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Forced out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Nix now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 18.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcons football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Oh, my son!
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown! The Falcons running him out of the building! Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
Falcons 43, Vikings nothing.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Corum now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. Yeah, and if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Stick with Corum out on third. This one will be intercepted. And the Falcons will take over at the opposing 33-yard line.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a...
Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. First down now, ball at the 33.
Hold on, son. Ready.
Nick's looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Falcons throwing 6 more on the blowout. Oh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Now the offense and Knicks coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Falcons will
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Corum now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Corum to begin the drive. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Vikings trying to do some window dressing. They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready.
Corum again. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
Back to the line they come, second down. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders.
Second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
Third and long for him here. Okonkwo brings it in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
First down, Vikings.
Ready.
Quickly out wide, it's Mitchell. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Setting up the screen here for Coral. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
On the go.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go.
The Falcons and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run.
Almost set. Ready. Ready.